Doo-doo-doo. Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Everquest Project 1999. And today it's going to be kind of weird. I'm watching my own video. I just didn't like the commentary, and that's why this didn't come out right away. We are heading to Rathe Mountains. I hope I'm at the beginning of this video. Let's go back. This cool part is I can go back and pause, and I might even make it go quicker. Let's see here. Let's see if I can turn up the speed. We'll start with like 1.25 maybe and see how that goes. But we are at the zone line to Firat, and I'm going to show you the way to the hill giants in Rathe Mountains, and we're going to do a plat per hour. So I just didn't like my commentary on it the first time. I recorded it really early in the morning. I had some guy steal a hill giant from me, and then I went in on him like the entire video, and I don't know. It just wasn't good. But you'll see in this video what happens and all that. And I don't know, recording if it's going to come out too great. I've been trying lately to get better with the visuals, the video quality. As you can see, the little black lines on the side, and you'll probably see like the progress bar and stuff, my bad. But yeah, you want to pass the skeleton camp. You want to just pretty much do right wall strats to get there. I showed in a previous video the hill giants in Rathe Mountains, and it wasn't plat per hour, it's just like my first time there. And uh, it took me like I can get there way easier now. I just wanted to show y'all. So yeah, left wall strats, and you pass the 2 skeleton camps, right? And we're heading along the left wall in first person here. I'm a Necromancer level 60 on the green server. Everquest Project 1999. I'm Sinnycool, all that good stuff if I didn't say it. And here is the orc camp. So as soon as you see this orc camp, and it's cool because I can pause. As soon as you see this orc camp right here, you're going to want to start looking to your right across the way, like across the street. So we see that orc camp. We go up on the side of the wall. I'm looking across the street. I see that obelisk over there. So that's the lizard man camp. So that's where we're going to want to head towards, is the lizard man camp. And I could probably even make this a little faster if I wanted to. Yeah, I was just frustrated with this video, so that's why I'm doing it like this. I hope it doesn't come out too bad. Okay, so now we're at the lizard man camp, right? You see that? And you turn back the way we were going, and now this little outcropping right here, we're going to head towards that. So let's go. But yeah, this is plat per hour for the hill giants and Rathe Mountains. We're going to head over this outcropping. We're going straight ahead after that. You pretty much just go straight west after that, and you'll find the hill giants. There's one over there. I can already see it. So if we want to, we could pause again. And as soon as I see this thing, I will show you. I think somebody got it maybe. But this is the hill. You'll see. It's got a little tower at the top with some guards around it. So you'll know you're there when you see this with the guards. There's a Cyclops. Some of the PHs around here. But getting my spellbook out and getting some stuff ready. Gonna get my pet out, my Emissary of Thule, my Spectre pet. Not much has happened between this video and the last one. I haven't been playing too much. I'm going to, though. I'm definitely going to, so don't worry about that. But I've been playing Elden Ring a little bit. I've been taking a little break from live streaming, putting out daily Gems of War videos. But we're going to get back on it here. That's why I'm doing this video right now. But sending my pet out to kill placeholders. Now remember, this is in a little bit sped up. I just wanted to make it as interesting as possible. So remember, it's a little sped up. And if you don't like my style, let's say you like my videos, but you think I'm a little, I don't know, maybe I'm redundant, or you think I'm moving too slow, or you don't like to see me, you can always speed up the videos for yourself. Most likely on a lot of YouTube videos, you can speed them up, make me talk like a chipmunk. It's kind of fun. But now I'm skirting the outside of the mountain. So I just arrived. We started our hour. And so the first thing I usually do when I get here, I'm just looking for hill giants that are up first. And while I'm doing that, I'm sending my pet on everything I see. You can see I'm clicking on the Lizard Man Mystic, and I'm telling my pet to attack it. I'm clicking on the Cyclops. I decided not to attack that. I'd rather hit softer targets like basilisks, lizard men, stuff like that. Instead of having my pet stand there and fight a Cyclops for like a minute or 2 minutes, I'd rather have him kill a basilisk or a lizard man in like, a couple seconds instead of fighting a Cyclops for like 30 seconds or something. And yeah, in this video, a dude does steal a hill giant from me, and we'll do a nice little John Madden play-by-play of that when that comes along, because, yeah, I was mad. It was funny. It was like 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. Some of you got to actually see some of the video before I've set it to private. Because usually what I'll do is I'll make a video, and then I'll go and I'll put it out, because most of the time I'm good. Like, I don't care. No matter what I say in the video, that's just the kind of dude I am. Like, I don't really care what I say in a video. I normally just let it fly. But this time I was watching it and I'm like, dude, you're just going on and on about this guy. But anyway, targeting stuff on top of the mountain. It's early in the morning, so there's only one other person here. It's I think a druid here. So this is not normally going to happen. When you come to Rathe Mountains and you're fighting hill giants, you're going to have multiple people here. It's a really popular camp. So you're never going to really get it all to yourself. Every once in a while, like if you hang out here all day, you may get it to yourself a couple times, like in the middle of the night or just randomly. But most of the time, I would say there's an average of 3 people here at least. I've seen up to 5, 6 people. I've seen as little as 2. I've been like the only person here a couple times, but I would just say on average you're gonna have at least 3 people here, and most of the time it's gonna be like druids, rangers, bards, things with tracking, and so. And then you'll see your necromancers and stuff, but come to find out here, in the grand scheme of things, you know how I've been doing Plat per hour series that I've been doing. You know, we did Felwith, we did Droga, we did Sea Fury Island, we did Freeport Guards. I think I've done 5, 6 of these Plat per hours, and right now I think the leader is actually Droga, but what I said, there's Petrofin, by the way. Petrofin is a special named that I like to leave up because I'm a jerk. Well, not really. I just want to eliminate some of the competition because some of the times, people will come to this camp when they're level like low 50s and they'll try to get in on the action and they just hate Petrofin. So Petrofin will attack me and he still gives me experience, but I do like to leave him up when I can, which isn't easy because he does attack on sight and it'll attack my pet while he's fighting something else. He stuns. He's got faster than so you got to be careful with Petrofin, but it's kind of like in Sea Fury where you leave up the corrupted so the druids don't have as easy of a time. They have advantages, man. They got they got tracking, I always call it fear kiting, but it's AoE kite. They can AoE kite, so with all their advantages, I might as well give them at least one disadvantage. So Petrofin, corrupted Cyclops, stuff like that. But my pet was fighting a Cyclops, still killing PHs. I don't think I've got one hill giant yet. But like I said, you got to run around, you got to kill some PHs. And I think the best way to do it, especially like right now with me, there's only me and one other dude here, and he's not really on the top of the hill. I think the best thing to do is just kill all the PHs on the top of the hill and kind of remember where you've been doing it, and then like patrol that area. So pick like 20 PHs on top of the hill and just kill all of them, and then patrol that area. And while you're waiting for them to repop, maybe run along the edge of the hill looking for other hill giants, you know? So I think earlier we did see 1 or 2 hill giants, but somebody was already on them, so I didn't go after them. So I don't think I've killed one yet. So I'm running along the top of the hill here. I'm killing everything I see, except for Petrofin. Though Petrofin does have a nice bracer that some people want, and I did help my buddy Tasm get one. I don't know if I said that in my last video or not, but yeah. Just killing, just as a Necro, I am targeting all the soft targets, and I'm having my pet just kill them. I'm pet attack while I run around looking. So the drakes are fine, the bacillus, the lizard men, those are all fine. The cyclops and the giant skeletons, those you don't really want to do unless you have to, but lizard men, bacillus for sure. And then there's like some drakes and maybe some bears. That would be the next ones you'd want to do. Then after that, there's Cyclops and giant skeletons. I finally decided to show myself, me and my new robe. I also have a new book, so as you can see, this is before I got my new book. So we're kind of out of order here. This was before the last video that I did. I forget what I did the last video on, but I think the merchant video, the Kunark merchant video. But still killing PHs, still running around the hill. Our hour has started. As soon as I started killing PHs, I started the hour. The only reason I'm leaving it sped up is just to... And sorry there's no, like, background noise, too. Like, if I turn on the audio, you're gonna hear me talking twice. So, sorry there's no like environmental noises this time. We'll get that fixed next time. I didn't want to re-record this. I got it all recorded, and I got the camp with just one other person here, and I don't even think I'm in this area anymore. But here we go. Here is a hill giant, but check it out. This guy's already on it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to turn around, walk away. That's what you should do as well. Don't be trying to like uh out damage somebody or steal their hill giant. Whoever gets the aggro first, or if somebody's casting on it, if you can tell that they're going after it, then don't go after it. Like if a dude is standing right next to a hill giant and he's casting a spell, he's probably got it. Don't run up and get punched in the face by it and be a jerk. You know what I mean? That's not the way to go. Let's be nice here at in Rathe Mountains. Let's not fight. You'll see what happens though. But I don't continue the fight though. If something happens, I just walk away. I'm not going to sit there and argue. But here's a hill giant, our first one that's actually spawned due to us killing PHs. It's on the top of the hill. Still telling my pet to kill PHs. You want to keep doing that. But let's see what we get off this hill giant. They can drop, in the 40s as far as plat goes. Sometimes you'll get unlucky and they'll drop like 1 or 2 plat. And sometimes you'll get lucky and they'll drop like 50 plat. Pretty nice. So casting Snare and Fear, and then I'll send my pet on it. And then I'm going to continue to look for more hill giants. I'm not going to just be satisfied that I got one here. I usually continue to look. I think I'm kind of worried about the guards over here, because sometimes they attack stuff. And I don't know. I think I was just making sure that wasn't happening for a second while I casted my dots. I needed Vexing Mordania maybe there. That might have been the thing. But now, see, I'm turning on the sounds and everything, but that's not going to matter for this video. I apologize for that. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so next time, we got tons of stuff we're going to do still in this game. There's another one, though. Let's grab it. We want to grab as many as we can, even if our pet's still fighting it. I am a level 60, so it's up to you, like, how many you're going to grab at once, how risky you want to be. I am a level 60 necromancer, so if you're a level 50 druid, you may not want to grab a bunch. If you're a level 50 necro, you may just want to concentrate on one at a time. But for me, I just go all out, get as many as I can, kill PHs while I'm killing hill giants, while I'm looking for other hill giants. Let's see what this one dropped. Did I loot it yet? What did it drop? Nope, I'm trying to target a bacillus. So let's destroy this, get it out of our way. Grab this. 47 platinum. Really, that's like 53 plat right there. Then you wanted to... The hill giant toes, that's up to you. I don't like to keep those in my inventory because I can get fine steel. I can get some jewels. I'm getting a lot of coin. Like, I don't want to be super heavy because the name of the game here is speed, kind of. So we're mostly after just the coin, right? And there's the other one we killed. 38 plat and a lambent stone. So you might as well call that, what, like 45 plat there, at least. You could take the Lambent Stone to the EC tunnel and try to get like 10 plat for it or something, but vendors will buy it for 4 plat. So that was another nice hill giant. We started off pretty quick here. As far as, like I was saying earlier, the other plat camps that I've done per hour, Fellwith, Sea Fury Island, Droga, those are like the top 3 right now. And you'll see where this fits in, but it's a lot of hype. It's a lot of hype. I think it was technically nerfed at some point. And I think it is better for certain classes than other classes, but for like a necro, there might be better places to go. It all depends on RNG though. I mean, if you come here and there's nobody else here and hill giants are just popping like crazy and they're all dropping 50 plat, of course, man, but same with Sea Fury. Like Sea Fury can be amazing if RNG is on your side. I kind of prefer more steady, like non-RNG camps like the Fellwith Guards or like Droga and stuff. Which Droga, we gotta definitely take that down a notch from that video. Like I was telling you that the Goblin skins would sell for 300 plat easy. Well, they'll sell for 300 plat, but not easy, and you may have to get rid of them for like 200 plat. But here is the situation, so let's pause, okay? So here's this hill giant. I am running towards it right now. Do you see anybody else at all? Anybody else at all? I don't see anybody. I see a lizard man over here. There's nobody down here, right? There's nobody up here. I don't see anybody. So I'm running towards this hill giant pretty obviously, right? So let's go back. Let's put it actually back in normal, because this is gonna be not quality, a ding dong. Let's put this back in normal speed, because we're at 1.25 right now. All right, so we're heading towards this dude. You know, nobody in sight. I'm running right towards it. I think I'm even inspector. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely inspector. So a specter with a giant scythe is running towards a hill giant, right? With a specter pet probably right on my heels, right? So two specters with two giant scythes are running towards this hill giant on the side of a hill, and you'll see what happens here. It's not like he crests a hill and then, you know, it's kind of blatant here, but anyway, let's go a little forward. Okay, so nobody's still in sight. I'm obviously heading straight towards this hill giant, right? Two specters floating through the air with giant scythes are heading towards this hill giant, right? Okay, we're still heading towards it. Nobody in sight, right? I don't see anybody John Madden style here. There's nobody around, right? Just me, two giant specters floating towards this hill giant at journeyman boot speed. All right, we're still the only person. Like, we're getting pretty close to this hill giant. I would almost consider it mine at this point. Not quite yet, because a person could fly around this corner and grab it. Maybe fly down this hill and grab it real quick. Maybe they're hiding behind this tree, they grab it. Maybe, you know, like somebody could still technically get this hill giant. It's not mine yet, but it's getting pretty close to being mine, right? All right, here we are. We're really close now. Like, if anybody would grab this from me, it would be pretty close and debatable there, because I'm pretty close to this hill giant. So at this point, if it was me and I saw somebody as close as I am to this hill giant, I would turn around and just call it theirs at this point, right? Okay, here we are. We're still the only person around. I mean, we're pretty freaking close to this hill giant. I mean, a little bit closer and I might even get aggro, huh? I don't want to do that though. I'm a caster. I'm not just gonna run up to this hill giant and get punched in the face. I'm soft. I'm a caster, right? So I'm squishy. I'm not gonna just run up and get punched in the face by a hill giant. I'm gonna cast on it. I mean, that's what a caster does, right? So, all right, yeah. Still going slow here. I'm the only person in the view. No one else around this hill giant, huh? Just me. I hope this is the one, or else I'm doing all this for nothing. All right, let's go a little forward. Right? Still just me. I mean, that's as close as you can get without getting aggro, right? I would say. I'm really close. Nobody else in sight, right? I'm pretty sure this is the one. I hope I... this might not be the one. Yup, yeah, it is. Okay. So you see that? And I start casting. And this guy still doesn't have aggro. I'm already casting. But he runs right by me. Let's take it back a little bit. Let's go to slow motion. Slow motion replay here. Because we can do that. So we'll take it back to like here. We'll put it on, sorry about this if you don't care, but let's put it on 0.25. Let's hit play. Let's talk our way through it. So 0.25. All right, so I'm at the top of a hill. Like, I'm pretty easy to see, double specter, and I don't think anybody could miss me here, especially the way I'm coming down the side of the mountain and then where the person comes from. Like, they're running along the bottom of the hill here. So they have to see me, I would say. The way they come, from the direction they come, I'm pretty sure they should be able to see me. If they're looking towards this hill giant, just think about it. From where they come from, if they're looking at that hill giant, don't you think they would see me? I think they should. I'm a giant specter, and I'm running towards this hill giant. Just think of where they come from. They come from like this corner. They run over to this hill giant from this corner. So you definitely, I think, see a specter out of the corner of your eye. Just look how much I can see over here. Like, I can see all the way up to here. And let's keep it moving here. Like, I'm all the way up on this guy, pretty much. Still nobody in sight, right? There's no possible way somebody would not see me here, right? I'm like at almost the bottom of the hill. I'm not like behind a tree. I'm not above, way up on the hill. I'm at the bottom of the hill. Giant here. Me between this person and this giant. Still nobody, right? Still nobody. Okay. I'm really close to it. There's no freaking way a person could run by me. Might even be worse than the other thing I was doing in the other video, but I don't know. I like this John Madden replay. But yeah, so do you think you could run by me without seeing me here? Like a specter floating on the towards this hill giant? From where this dude comes from, do you think he saw me or not? You put it in the comments. But still nobody. Still nobody. Still nobody. Still nobody, right? Still nobody. I'm moving even closer to the hill giant, right? I'm way closer. I'm starting to cast. I got my finger on the trigger there. I kind of move and my finger goes off the trigger, but I'm even closer to this hill giant. There's nobody around. Like, just look how close I am. I mean, he could take 3-4 steps and be on me. Still nobody. Look at this. Just look at this right here. I mean, come on. I'm right next to this guy. I might as well be giving him a fist bump. Still. 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 I'm right here, right in front of him. Between. You'll see. There he goes. He, like, went under me. He went under me to go to this hill giant. That's crazy. Look where he is. Like, I am right here, and he goes, like, under me to get this hill giant. I'm not casting yet, but he doesn't have aggro yet either. So I'm targeting the hill giant. I just want to see if I cast. Yep, I'm casting right now on this hill giant right now. He's still right there. He runs right by me to get the hill giant, right? No way he didn't see me there. My pet's like probably right behind me. My pet's telling, you can see, attacking a hill giant. So even before I cast, I tell my pet to attack it. So you could say like, oh, but you casted. He got aggro before you landed a spell, right? Well, I told my pet to attack it already, and I'm casting on it, and I was closer to it, and I'm standing right. He had to go right by me to get it, right? There he goes. I'm casting. My pet's attacking. And he's in my guild. He ran by a guildie to steal a hill giant from his guildie. Skidmark. He still doesn't have aggro. I've almost got a whole bubble of casting off. My pet's supposed to be attacking it. I'm casting Dooming Darkness. He still doesn't have aggro. Now he does. Now he has aggro. So he ran by me. Well, I was obviously, you guys know how Dooming Darkness sounds. It's like, go boom. So he ran by a guildmate Spectre and his pet. Had to see me. There's no excuse. I was between him and the hill giant, and I start casting before he gets aggro, right? I'm his guild mate, and he still steals it from me. So let's just go. Oh, you didn't see me at all. He's gonna act like he doesn't see me, huh? Anyway, let's put this back at a normal speed now that that's over. I keep doing quality. Let's see. Let's go back to normal. But there, he stole it from me. What do? I just walk away. Even though I was casting, I was telling my pet to attack. I was obviously closer than him, casting on it when he ran by me to get aggro. So I just had to go up to him and be like, you're on video right now, dude. Did you know you're literally on video? You're in my guild. You just ran right by me to take a hill giant that I was obviously casting. My pet's attacking it because I told him to. So now I gotta tell my pet to back off. Because I'm not gonna steal a hill giant from somebody. I'm not that guy. I'm not Skidmark. But yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go on and on about it in this video, and I better get off. I'm sorry. I'll get this crap off the screen too. We're back in normal. Maybe I'll speed it up because it's gonna take us forever if I don't speed it up to get through this. Let's see what 1.5 looks like. Might be a little too fast, but the progress bar will get off the screen here in a second. There we go. So let's just go this speed the rest of the way, I would say. Obsidian Drake, telling my pet to attack it. It's a PH. I'm going to Vexing Mordania off it just to keep my HP up. Dude waves to me in OOC. He should have waved to me before he ran by me to steal the hill giant, you know? Steal the hill giant. Why would you guys do that? Like, what do you think about that? I just want to know in the comments, right? And I told him to wave to YouTube. That was on video. And that's all I said about it. That's it. I didn't cuss him out. I didn't try to steal from him. No retaliation. Anytime somebody obviously is closer to a hill giant than me and is going after it, I turn around, I go the other way. I'm not looking to fight with people around here. I'm not looking to steal from people. So, especially people in my guild that are between me and the hill giant. He said I didn't accidentally take your HD, did I? So he knows right there. He screwed up. And that's what I'm saying. Like, he had that fleeting thought in his brain. Like, ooh, I'm going to get this before him. And you know it. You know it. I don't like people like that. I would never think like that. So he has that he has that inside of him. He's gonna, if he can get to something before you, even though you're his guildmate, you're obviously between him and his goal, and you're obviously casting already. Kaboom! Unless he has his sound off, I guess. Maybe, I mean, you can make many excuses for him if you want. I did the slow motion Madden play-by-play. Um, so it's up to you if you want to stick up for that guy or not. But it was blatantly obvious to me that he saw me, and then he heard me, and then he acted like it was an accident. So, whatever. He's on ignore, and it is what it is at this point. I'm gonna quit talking about it because last video, the video. That's why I didn't put out the video because I went hard on that dude, calling him skid mark 50 million times. But yeah, so just gotta brush it off, just gotta shake it off, gotta kill some more PHs, look for some more hill giants. That just makes me want to go even harder and like try to get way more. And I don't know, it didn't turn out bad. It just, this isn't my style of camp. I prefer stuff that's not contested, where you're not going to get in fights. That's why Sea Fury Island, I have a bunch of videos on Sea Fury Island, and a lot of it is drama. So y'all, if you want to see some drama, go check it out. Now, what's this is forcing me to do, because of what just happened, look at my HP right now. It's forcing me to run up to hill giants and get punched in the face, because I guess you got to fight fire with fire. If they're going to bring that style of play to this camp, then you're just going to have to adjust and I guess be stupid too. So now I'm forced to run up and get punched in the face by hill giants just to get the aggro, because technically in that last one, there's going to be a technically guy in the comments that technically he had aggro first, even though I was right there, closer than him, casting on it. My pet was attacking it. All that stuff. Like, all the technicalities will come out of the woods on this one, I betcha. But hey, how would you feel if you were obviously about to fist bump a hill giant and you're casting on it and your pet's about to attack it, and then your guildmate runs by you to steal it and then acts like it was an accident? Like, how would you feel? Killing hill giants, killing PHs here, doing the plat per hour. Let's keep it moving. There's another one. It just makes me want to go harder. That's what I'm. So now I'm gonna grab as many as I can. I'm gonna get punched in the face by them on purpose to make sure they're mine and there's no question about it this time. Cause yeah, I mean somebody could stick up for him. Say maybe his sound's off. Maybe he was not looking at his screen. Maybe he's blind. Maybe he's deaf. Maybe he's slow. Maybe he's got water in his brain. You never know. You just never know. So we never know. I think since this video, see, look at this. So I'm demonstrating there. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that since we can. Let's go back to that. So I'm killing one there. I see one over there. I'm going after it, right? I'm going after it. Let's do the playback speed. Come on, John Madden. Let's go, John Madden. Here we go. Ready? Let's John Madden this one. So I see this hill giant. Now, for me, I can't see him at this point because of the hill. The other situation was totally different. We were both on the bottom of the hill. He runs right by me. I can't see him. So I'm targeting the hill giant, right? I'm about to cast on it probably, but I see him there. Even just between the giant's legs, I see him. So I wanted to demonstrate that on video, that I didn't go after it. I see him there. I turn around, I go the other way. I'm not gonna like try to run up to it and get aggro real fast. I don't even think he's like on it yet. He might be. Maybe he's rooted it. I don't know. It's not, I don't think it was losing any health or anything. But you see that? I see him, even though he's not even between me and the thing, and I'm probably closer to it. I'm not even sure if he has aggro yet. It kind of looks like it because the thing's staring at him, so he might have aggro. Maybe it's rooted or something. But that's not the way he was playing before. He was taking them down to the grass and then rooting them. So I don't know. But anyway, that's my demonstration of me doing it the right way. And walking away when I see somebody next to a hill giant. Like, that's what you should do. Don't be skid mark. Be you know, a normal person. But let's put it back in 1.5 so we can get this video done. I'm like taking forever doing John Madden touchdown patterns. All right, we're killing one. We got our Spectre pet. We are, you know, mostly just snaring and fearing and then trying to find another one. Fortunately, Lambent stones are lore or no drop or whatever. You can't loot more than one, so they're kind of annoying actually. If you want a Lambent stone, come to this zone and just shout out OOC like, hey, if anybody is letting a Lambent Stone rot. And like I said in the other video, I don't know if I said it in the Lost video audio or the previous Rathe Mountain Hill Giant video. This would be a great zone to come as a noob. Sorry about the stuff on the screen again. This video, man, I'm so sorry. It's probably not the best ever, but it is what it is. I'm not going to do this another hour of this in this super contested zone, even though it's good and I do enjoy it. But what I was going to say is if you're a low level and maybe an ogre, since this is like the next zone over, let's just say you're an ogre, I don't know, any ogre. Maybe hopefully like a shaman or something with bind and maybe gate or something. You could come to this zone and just run around picking up stuff. You'll find Lambent stones. You might find a granite bracer. You might find just a bunch of lizardmen laying around with weapons on them. Stuff like that. You see how low I'm letting my health get because I'm letting hill giants punch me in the face now? So I have to totally change up my style of play because now I'm worried somebody's going to steal. Like, now I got to think about that the entire rest of the time. I got to think this guy might run right by me and steal a hill giant from me. So, well, no matter what you think, now that's in the back of my head. Like, uh-oh. Now I got to think about that. Instead of just going and getting as many as I can and doing my best, I now have to worry about somebody else. And there he goes again, dude. I think this time he actually lets it go. Or no, I give it to him. Watch this. I mean, I got to quit doing these John Maddens, but I'll try to explain. So, on that one there, we both cast on the same time, so no big deal. Like, I wouldn't blame him for that one. Like, that one was, we both casted on the same time. I'm trying to give it to him here, as you see. I'm running it back and forth right by him. I was trying to give it back to him, but he won't do it. So he's trying to pay me back here, basically, which is cool, so point to skid mark. I just don't like that he has that tiny little thought in his head that he did it the first time. So that's usually how I work. I mean, he could probably, I don't know. That's just how I am, y'all. If you do me dirty once, I'm pretty much done with you. Kind of be like, I don't know. I had a good analogy in the last one, and I forget what it was, but if somebody does me dirty, and then they try to make it up to me, like I hit that at the same time as him, so I don't know. Anyway, if somebody does me dirty, I don't really forgive easily, because I know you're that type of person. Even if you're like the type of person that you don't ask permission, you ask forgiveness. So you may, cheat on your significant other and then ask forgiveness instead of just not cheating on them, and just being a loyal person. You may do that instead. That's not cool. How about not doing it at all in the first place? You know it's wrong, especially to a guildmate. Like that'd be doing it to a family member. That'd be like stealing from a family member and then saying sorry and trying to return the thing that you stole. Like they still know that you stole from them that one time. Even if you make it up to them, you give them something else back of equal value. They still have to think, is this dude ever going to steal from me again? He stole from me that one time. But yeah, I'm starting to get into ranty territory again. There's just not much to say with this camp. You do kill PHs, you kill hill giants. If you got tracking, it's way easier. If you're a druid, a ranger, stuff like that, it's way easier. It's just not my style, I guess. It is cool, and I will probably keep doing it some. Just like Sea Fury Island, I equate it to that. I think this is like a little bit better than Sea Fury Island, in my opinion. Like, it's pretty much Sea Fury Island, honestly. Except for a little bit better. So, better as far as Plat, better as far as location, better as far as, like, there was way more drama over on Sea Fury Island. Even though I ran into my fair amount of drama here, I ran into, like, 5 different issues on Sea Fury, and here I only ran into, like, 1 or 2, so... But yeah, if that's your style of camp, or you want to run around and argue with people and compete, I get it. It's cool, but that's not for me. I'd rather take my camp and fell with and just, sit there and know that hopefully nobody's going to try to take it from me, and I claim this camp and it's mine and nobody else is competing for it. These outdoor zones where stuff randomly spawns is just, it's kind of difficult for me, because I get mad. I'm big mad. If people do me dirty. But I'll play by the rules. You'll never find me doing anything That unless somebody does something to me first. Have I never ever trained somebody? No, I can't say that. I'm not going to lie to you and say I've never ever trained somebody. Did they train me first? Did they kill me first? Yes, right? So I will retaliate sometimes, not all the time. Like here, I didn't retaliate. I didn't try to steal a hill giant from them. I'm not going to do that. It depends. Like if somebody kills me and I lost experience, then that's a whole different story. This dude just was blind and deaf. He didn't kill me or anything. Like so, but I can't lie to you and say like I've never ever trained somebody, but I can say for sure that I've never done it first. Like it's always in retaliation. I would never do anything like that on purpose just for shits and giggles. It's gonna be because you did me dirty first. But yeah, just to reiterate, man, PHs, basilisks, lizard men. Try to avoid the giant skeletons, the cyclopses, petrifin. Um, so kill all the bacillus, all the lizard men, and then after that, if you can't find any of those, which there should be plenty, I would go for the bears and the drakes next. And then if there's just nothing else, I guess the giant skeletons and then the cyclopses. There is like a special named cyclops out here, but I don't think he's really. He must be for like a quest or something. He's not really. He doesn't really drop anything. And there are corrupted cyclopses too. Like, there's Petrofin by the way. See how fast he's going? He can really run off like a level 50 something. Like let's say a level 50 warriors over here for some reason trying to kill hill giants. If you don't have So and Petrofin gets him, he's gonna stun him. He's gonna run faster than him. You might die. There's another hill giant. Let's grab it and see how much we get. I haven't really been paying attention to how much we've been getting. Honestly, it wasn't great. This plat per hour, it started off hot and heavy. Then we had the situation with Skidmark, and it kind of went downhill from there. Maybe that had something to do with it. I'm not sure, but we were also getting pretty bad luck with our drops, our plat drops. After that, it just all went downhill after that, honestly. After the Skidmark situation, it just all went downhill. I was getting the same amount of hill giants, I feel, if not more, but I was getting bad luck after that. So I don't know. Just I would, I don't know, man. I don't want to give away like the ending here and tell you how much plat I got exactly. It just people out there are telling other people that you can get like 1,000 plat per hour here. Maybe if you're like the right class, maybe a level 60 ranger that's twinked to the teeth and he's here by himself. Maybe. Maybe a level 60 druid or wizard or something that's here by themselves. That's twinked to the teeth. Maybe it's possible. That might be pre-nerf though, where people are talking about 1,000 plat per hour because I didn't get close to that. I didn't get close. This wasn't the best one. I thought it was gonna be the best. Everybody was talking about it. Like you gotta go to Rathe Mountains. You gotta go to Rathe Mountains. It's like the best. And it didn't turn out the way it got too much hype. I guess would be the right thing to say. Just too much hype. It kind of disappointed me. Another way I was doing this camp just for like to make it into a dad camp because you know me, I like to make everything into a dad camp somehow. So I can like I don't know play another game while I play this. I just feel like I'm doing even more. I don't know how to explain it. You know how you're playing a game but you also like do laundry, or you're playing a game but you also play another game, or you're playing a game and you're also reading a book, or you're also listening to an audiobook, or you're also watching YouTube or whatever. You feel like you're accomplishing more stuff if you can do something else while you play this game, right? So turning it into a dad camp, I still feel like I'm playing the game and maybe I'm not like getting a ton out of it. Maybe I'm wasting food and water and stuff like that and kind of making other things I'm doing take longer because I have to check on the game every once in a while. But I don't know, it's like I don't know, I like that. So I'll sit on the side of a hill in this zone, like on the edge of the zone, not like this hill, and I'll take a P8, like a spawn point that I know a hill giant has at least spawned there once, and I'll just kill that pop over and over and over. And it's not good. Sorry about that. The mic went off there. It's not good or anything, but it's just like, hey, at least I have a chance. I have a chance at a hill giant while I'm super busy IRL and I gotta do something else, like I'm working or something, doing something on the computer, some data entry or something like that. I can check on my Necro every once in a while, kill a little pop, hope that it turns into a hill giant. Park my pet right there next to where it pops. I'll sit on the side of a hill where I'm not in danger at all, and then my pet will kill the pop over and over, and hopefully I come back and there's a hill giant laying there. I don't know if that's against TOS or whatever. I'm not really like hurting anybody doing that, I don't think, by taking one pop out of a huge zone and just sitting on the side of a hill and checking on the game every once in a while. But we got into a situation here where I had a bunch of hill giants on me and I was kind of low on mana and HP, so it's kind of a sticky situation. But as a necromancer, it's kind of, I can get out of sticky situations pretty easily. But yeah, since this video, I got my demi lich, I got my new book, I got some more bags, I think. Got some stuff. Went to the EC tunnel, got some stuff. So went to Droga and farmed again there, which is still pretty good. I like Droga. I think that's my favorite so far, plat per hour. Just by the way, if you're at this video trying to find a good plat camp, I would definitely recommend Droga, especially if you're willing to go to the tunnel and sell your skins and your salts, which if you're really patient, you can get 300 a stack, but I was getting like 200, something like that. 200 and 100 pretty easily. But you got to be kind of careful what you pick up from these hill giants. You want to pick up fine steel, you want to pick up jewels, but maybe not the toes. I think the toes actually do sell, like in the tunnel, if you really, really, really wanted to, but I think they're weigh like a certain amount, and they take up a whole slot, and you're already picking up tons of coin and fine steel and stuff. I usually just leave them. I think most people leave them. I kind of just followed their lead. When I first came here, I went around and I saw a bunch of hill giants just laying on the ground, so I tried looting them, and I was like, oh, they're leaving the toes, so that must be the strat. Let's leave the toes. Um, Killing a lizard man, more PHs. Best strategy, in my opinion, is just to find yourself a certain area and just kill all the PHs in that area, and then patrol that area. And while you're waiting for that area to repop, maybe cruise around the edge of the hill, and then go back to your area, check on it, cruise around the edge of the hill, go back to your area, check on it, etc. So I was trying to make this video go a little quicker by speeding it up, but then I did the John Madden replay stuff, so it's probably all going to be a wash. Ooh, the eye. The eye's worth something to a vendor, I think. I think it's like a decent amount, too. Here we got a hill giant with some fine steel. That's nice. You know, he's got at least 4 or 5 plat on him there, plus whatever he drops. Hopefully y'all have been watching what I've been picking up from these hill giants, because I've just been blabbing. Yeah, definitely in the future, planning on playing my shaman, planning on more plat per hour camps, planning on more exploring Kunark. That'll probably be next, actually, exploring Kunark. Field of Bone. I really want to go to Kern's Tower and Kesora soon. So yeah, definitely that probably be next. See how much this one drops. You guys ever worry about like forgetting to loot a hill giant? Like I'm killing 2, 3, 4 at a time, and then I forget to loot one. This one, of course, had to land way up in the air, so I gotta like go up on the side of the hill and levitate over to it to get close enough. And it only ended up having like 10 plat, something like that. 1 plat plus like 61 gold or something, and then the piece of fine steel. I think they do technically drop at least like 5 plat a piece if you count like all the gold and even silver and fine steel and stuff. But yeah, I wish I could have done this like better. I wish I could have redid the whole video or put it out like it originally. You see how the guards fight stuff? And they're not very good either. They'll lose. They definitely lose to like, I don't know. I don't know at all what they all attack, these guards. They don't attack me, so that's all I really care about. But I've seen them fighting like the giant skeletons. I've seen them fighting the lizard men and the cyclopses. And I've seen them die to certain things. I don't know if they fight the hill giants or not, but they would definitely lose. I don't think those guards are very high level. If I had to guess what level those guards are, I would say 20s, 30s, because they pretty much always lose to the harder stuff in the zone. there we have a hill giant with a nice staff. I guess I'm feeling like Woodsmark isn't going to steal it anymore. I think he actually left. I think he left the zone. I think that's what it was. So I'm back to casting on stuff instead of running up like an idiot and getting punched in the face. Like if you were him in that situation, let's go back to it. Like if you were him and just the fact that he ran up to it and got aggro real fast, that's probably not the way he was doing it normally, right? If you're a druid or a ranger, wouldn't you cast snare on it? Especially if it's already down in the grass like that? Wouldn't you cast snare or root or something first instead of just running up on it and getting punched in the face? So that just makes me think even more that he stole it from me on purpose. Because I don't think that's his normal strategy. I mean, look at me. I'm hard to miss. And I was standing like here, even closer to the bottom of the hill, probably. So yeah, I just want y'all to put that in the comments. What do you think about the skid mark situation? The skid mark situation. What do you think? Am I overreacting? Did he... Maybe he's blind. Maybe he's deaf. Maybe, maybe he didn't see me there. Maybe he didn't see the giant scythe and the specter casting and the giant kaboom noise of the dooming darkness as he ran pretty much under me and by me, right by me. As I was right next to a hill giant casting on it. Maybe he didn't see me. I mean, who knows? You never know. He could be a person that's blind playing. I think there's definitely, I know for sure there's some deaf people. And I know for sure that some people don't even play with the sound on. So I can't 100% say he could have heard my dooming darkness. But that's just another, yeah, could, if he has a sound on at all, that noise is really loud. It's like a freaking explosion when I start casting dooming darkness. But even then, like, you can't turn your eyes off. You can't turn, so he had to see me. He ran right by me. And he ran up and got punched in the face. He didn't cast snare. He didn't cast root. He didn't, like, carefully go up and attack it. He just ran up and got punched in the face as fast as he could. So that's somebody trying to steal aggro, get aggro first. And if we go to, like, technically, he got aggro first. So technically, that was his hill giant, right? Even though he ran right by a guildie who was casting on it. That's up to you what you want to think about that. Maybe it's better that I just keep talking about that situation. It's easier. It's easier to do that than to talk about killing lizard men and basilisks and how much I'm getting from each hill giant and whatnot. There's one other thing that I want to talk about, but I don't really want to because, I don't know. It would be a dramatic situation having to do with stuff that people get mad about, so I'm just going to avoid it. Be the bigger man. I don't know. I don't know. I definitely watch other people. Uh, definitely watch other EverQuest channels. Maybe you can figure it out in the comments what I'm not saying. It'd be crazy if somebody said it though. It'd be crazy if you went to their thing and said something about me. Like, what about Sinny? That'd be cool. But anyway, I probably wouldn't have done it anyway. So it is what it is. I feel like people look at me like I'm not in the club or something, like I'm not nerdy enough or something, right? Like I think I'm cool because my name's Sinnycool. It's a play on words for cynical. It's not like I think that I'm cool or that I'm a sinner. It's supposed to be cynical, like C-Y-N. Yeah, I don't even want to try to spell it because then you'll know I'm not. Yeah, Cynical, cynical. That's what it is, like a play on words for that I made up when I was like freaking who knows how old, probably like 12 or something, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't think I'm cool. I don't think I'm a sinner. I don't think it's cool to be a sinner or anything like that. And then I think people look at me like I'm not I'm not in the club or something. But there's Tarskuk. But I'm telling y'all, like when back in the day, I was definitely sticking up for all of y'all. And I was one of y'all. Like I'm a closet one of y'all. And I don't even know what I'm saying right now. It's probably just bad, but I just want to tell you, like I don't know how to say it to where it's not sounding crazy, But I'm on your side, basically. I'm on your side. I'm definitely on your side. So, and I like the stuff that you like. And just because I was on the high school baseball team or whatever, and blah, 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 my best friends were playing this game. And how do you think I figured out about this? Yeah, my best friends were playing this game balls deep. So, all my friends were. So, it is what it is. I don't know. I think I get excluded from the cool club, and as far like the cool club, like the quotation marks, like I'm not dorky or nerdy enough, or I'm not an expert on this game, but I love it just as much as you. I'm telling you, and I definitely got that in me, and I'm definitely on your side. So it just you would have to know me in real life, I guess. I would have your back for 100%. I would, yeah. I don't want to anyway. Just guess I'm not in the club. I'm like the most hated. That's how I'm gonna start. I'm gonna put that at the end of my name. Just Sinnycool, the most hated. Whether it's Gems of War or EverQuest or just trying to play other new games, I feel like I'm the most hated. Like people get the wrong impression, and it just I don't know. It hurts me. Stupid giant hill giant toes. I don't know. Should I start grabbing those? I was doing it for the plat per hour. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pick them up because it's plat per hour. I got to see how much I can get per hour. So if I go to a vendor with empty bags at the end of an hour, that's stupid. I should pick up everything I can and just see how much we can get. But then you're hurting your mobility and whatnot. So it's up to you what you want to do. Do you want to pick up everything and then go sell, or do you want to like stay light on your feet and just pick up the plat? I don't know. That's up to you. I was kind of, if I'm going to play for hours and hours and hours, I was like not picking up the toes. If I'm doing a plat per hour and I know I'm going to log off in an hour, I probably would pick up the toes because I think they do sell for some gold at least. But Dooming Darkness, Fear, Send the Pet. Simple. Vexing Mordania occasionally to counter your Lich. Um, you may have to fear some other aggro stuff that, gets on you. But that's the only spells I was really casting. Sometimes I would buff my pet if I was bored. But most of the time it was Snare, Fear, Vexing Mordania, Lich, the occasional pet buff. But you see that one? I got 1 platinum, 3 gold, and that's it. I just had bad luck in this plat per hour. It could be some of it, just the bad luck plus the sour attitude after the situation. Could be. I just think this camp's just way better for like druids and 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 rangers. That's one thing. I think rangers and like rogues and stuff, they don't like me because I'm always like talking down on them and stuff. I just never played them, so it's more like an ignorance thing. I played a rogue on WoW. I played a rogue on WoW just for like pretty much just a PvP. I used to love to stun lock people that were already half dead. Um, Ranger, I like never played a ranger. It's just not my style, I guess. A lot of people out there just love like the bow and arrow. Like I've noticed that on even Gems of War. If I put like a bow on my thumbnail, I feel like it gets more views. If I put like a ranger on my thumbnails, a rogue, that's just like the melee pick that people want to do. Not sure what I'm doing here. I think we're kind of close to the end of the hour as far as like the timer, and maybe I was deciding whether I should try to kill one more or not. So we're almost there. That person's obviously got that hill giant, so I turn around. I don't want any smoke. I don't want to take anybody's anything. And if I do, I tell my pet to back off. I run to the person. I just stand there and let them have it. I'm not going to try to out damage them or anything. You know what I mean? Like that's not my style at all. I'm about to check on my recording. That'd be terrible if this wasn't, doing the whole time. But yeah, it looks good, so I'll keep it going. Hopefully y'all don't see anything crazy there. 1.5 million views. Doesn't even deserve to get a mention. He's not in the cool guy club for EverQuest. But trying to get a couple more before the end of this plat per hour. We're gonna sell. I'm gonna tell you how much I got. It's kind of dragging out, but it is what it is. When it's now, I like doing this live. This is after the fact, post commentary, me trying to save a video that I screwed up. I don't want to waste all the footage. I don't want to have to re-record it and find a good time and when there's nobody here and maybe I'll do even worse or whatever. Like I just wanted to save this video. So that's what I'm trying to do right now is just save this video. Maybe we'll just go to the end actually. Maybe we'll just go to where I do kill a couple more hill giants. Let's just see how much I got. How about that? I'm ready to be done with this. Let's finish this up. So I'm at Ogok, right? I'm bound at the bank in Ogok, and I'm selling to the vendor here. So far, I have 399 platinum, and I had nothing on me when we started, so I'm selling everything. We got runes, we got fine steel, a couple pages. You can see how much it's selling for there. 5 plat, 3 plat, 5 plat, 6 plat, 5 plat, 5 plat. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say it all, but you know. We're getting to the 400, 500 range there. But people were telling me 1,000 plat. 1,000 plat for this camp. Maybe it's just me and I suck. Maybe it's just me and I'm the wrong class. Maybe it's pre-nerf that they're talking and not post-nerf. Maybe they did it as a ranger with freaking raid gear at 3 a.m. in the morning pre-nerf or something. Like, I don't know. But 565 is how much I got. And that's plat per hour for Rathe Mountains Hill Giants, as far as I'm concerned. 565, that's what I came up with. But yeah, that's it for this video. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Tell me what you think about the skid mark situation. I'd really appreciate it. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. Give me like reasons why. Tell me technically he got aggro first. Tell me all that stuff in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Sorry this video is the way it is. It'll be better next time. I'm always trying to get better. We'll do a live stream eventually. New character eventually. All that good stuff. More plat per hour. More exploring Kunark. Everything. So I'll see y'all next time. I'm done. Peace out. Well, as soon as I can get out of here, y'all. Let's find it. Where is it? Ah, blah, blah, blah.